Welcome to another episode of Aston1936.com. Unfortunately today I have a topic that I hope most of you can avoid. I've got a crack in my windshield. While driving back from a meeting a little while back, I saw a rock hop up on the highway off a truck in front of me, and it managed to peg me right here in the black area. At least it didn't hit the paint, but you can probably see the spider web of cracks. And then this crack, and I'll just sort of try to highlight it from underneath, basically started to work its way down the entire passenger side of the windshield. So I'm basically in the process of getting this fixed, and next thing is to call the insurance company. So I've talked to my insurance carrier, which in the US here happens to be AAA, about how to get my windshield repair. Fortunately, as it turns out, I have comprehensive insurance on my Aston, and it includes literally just a $50 deductible for them to repair my windshield. So all that money I've been spending every year on insurance premiums is finally going to pay off in some respect. Basically, they just gave me the okay to contact a major windshield repair place, and I'm going to be calling Safelite Auto Glass and taking care of that next. Well, I brought my baby here to Safelite Auto Glass. This is where my AAA insurance coverage has asked me to bring it to date, and they're going to take care of swapping out the window. So hopefully things go well. They've basically gone around the car and inspected it, marked any little paint nicks and things like that, and they're going to need the car all day. So let's take a look, and we'll watch the time-lapse footage and see what they did. All right, so I thought I'd share the results of the windshield change with you, which are pretty easy to describe. Perfect. There's no damage to the paint. There's no marring of the interior, as you saw in the time-lapse video, which was pretty cool. They actually had protection over the windshield, over the dash, over the steering wheel, over the seats, over the floor, in case the windshield shattered. So they did a great job. Honestly, I can't tell that the glass has ever changed since it's factory glass now. It's just back to perfection. So the result is 100%. I'd suggest you do it for your car if you've got a crack or a bullseye. So what about the costs? Well, I'm sure you're sitting there wondering how expensive this was. Well, the good news is I had comprehensive insurance from a major US carrier, so my out-of-pocket expense was limited to $50 US, which is peanuts. But Safelite Auto Glass shared with me their parts expense that they were passing along to my insurance carrier. They pulled out the receipt. If you check out my blog, I have a copy of it there. It was $3,750 for the glass. Well, it really was three parts: the glass, some little things they called bump-ons that you needed 3 of, and then a seal. So it's more than just the glass if you were thinking of buying the parts yourself, which I wouldn't recommend. So $3,750. It wasn't a coincidence that I had actually contacted my local dealer and asked them what it would cost to have the windshield done at the dealer. It was $3,750 for parts, and at the dealership it was another $700 for installation labor. So all totaled, that would have been about $4,300 US, which is an expensive proposition to say the least. One final set of notes is that I had a couple of people contact me with the same issue. Another guy had a 2005 DB9 coupe here in the same city that I live in. He worked with a different insurance carrier. They made him take the car to a dealership The total cost for his work was $6,000. Which is a bit of a hot stopper, but he had a deductible, so it might have been that they just bloated up the numbers to make him feel like he got a better deal or something like that. And also, if you're an avid YouTube searcher, you might have also seen this other guy that has a V8 Vantage that recently posted the cost of doing his windshield replacement. The difference for him was he bought the car kind of beat up, and the crack was already in the windshield, so he was paying out of pocket. And he went to Safelite Auto Glass. His total bill, he shared it on the video, was $4,400. So I think there's a trend there. If you'd gone to a dealer, $4,300, Safelite, if you're paying cash, $4,400. That's probably what the street price of this work is. And the real moral of the story is, if you're buying a used Aston Martin DB9, make sure that the windshield does not have a crack in it when you buy it, because you're really looking at a $4,500 expense to fix it afterwards if it does. So make sure the previous owner has taken care of it before you inherit the problem. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you want to check out the link down here to my blog, it actually talks about all the details that I just shared with you and shares some of the links. If you enjoy this channel, another good video will be showing up here for you. And you can also subscribe to the channel down here. And if you have anything to say and want to leave me a comment, please do that down below. Thanks for watching.